Shalom, Mesharala. Before you go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Sokal, Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of JMS Camp, but as great millstone for the bring forth the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect and the tabernacle of David. And I'm my brother Tazaria Kazak coming into this Herb Talk lesson. Now let's go get some precepts and then we get the information being added. So, when you go into the book of Sirach, chapter 38, verses 1, it says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him. It says, for Yahweh hath created him. And there's a purpose, because scripture say what? Remember, scripture say, I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. So one of the part of healing, of a way of his people being healed is through what? He selecting men to provide remedies for the children of Yasharallah, even so the elect, his people. So let's go in verse 2. It says, for of the Most High cometh healing, like I said, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. Because remember, he will be what? Bringing healing and health back from people who are sick. So they are going to be lifting him up and how to put it, anticipating his return so that they could get the help. But really and truly, it is the help of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let's continue. Okay, you know, we at this point in time, in this day and age, we're not taking any credit for ourselves. We give all honor and all glory and all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakodash. So Yahweh had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Now you see the difference between this and a doctor. This is what you call a physician, or a herbal or holistic doctor, if you want to put it like that. In other words, what we do is we practice herbal medicines, where we understand the herb that we are using, we understand the portion that is supposed to be given for men, women, and children, even elderlies. And guess what? We provide proper combinations. This is how it's supposed to be done. You would provide proper combinations of herbs that are compatible with themselves, not incompatible, causing side effects. Herbs that are compatible with themselves, so that when you take it, it'll provide a very powerful remedy to heal or get rid of the situation of the disease that you are currently going through, that to prolong your health. This is how it's supposed to be done. So with that being said, what I'm about to bring to you is nerve pain. So write this down, because we don't know how long we have. You see the signs. So let us just prepare ourselves, you know. If you hit the fan, at least you know you have some information with the herbs in your back pocket that you could actually use to help if you're going through something, you know, that you could overcome it immediately, and you don't have to go through a situation again, of course. So as scripture says, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known. And this is why I always make that separation between the herbal holistic doctors or physicians over medical doctors, because you don't see doctors drawing herbs in a pot and providing actual remedies to give to people. Now, when you read the scriptures, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? What the first thing comes to my mind is what? Drawing herbs. When you get the bark or the root to draw, and you boil it for about 5 minutes to get the benefits, the extract, which is the benefit from the herb that will do you a good. The scripture says, was not the water made sweet with wood? That wood is that herb, that bark, that root. That the virtue, when the extract comes out, that the virtue thereof, when you take it, you will feel better. And he had given men skill, that he might be honored, in his marvelous works, with such that he heal men and take away their pains. And this is what I'm here to do, to provide remedies and even to do the remedies, to give to you all, to prolong your life, to relieve pains, to remove diseases and discomforts in your body, right? So let's get some information dealing with what we're talking about, nerve pain. Right now, as you go down, we go to the description. It says, description: nerve pain is a disease of the nerves. Pain along a nerve caused by any disorder is nerve pain. Nerves are the messengers that transmit and or carry signals from one part of the body to other parts. The causes of nerve pain is HIV, lupus, cancer, herpes, diabetes, shingles, Lyme's disease, nervous disorder, multiple sclerosis, carpal tunnel, injury to nervous system, inflammatory bowel syndrome. Right? If not treated properly, as mentioned, nerve pain may cause paralysis, which is something that you don't want. Now we have some remedies lower down that I could bring out. So when you go into the single herbs, for nerve pain, which I would say ginger is a very key one, because ginger targets what your gut, increasing gut health. And for those who don't know, the center of the healing factor for your body is the gut. Because remember, the gut is what breaks down what you eat to absorb the nutrients that goes along to your what? Your nervous system and your blood vessels and your tissues. So if you are not eating the way you're supposed to be eating, because we know the foods in this world is very defiled, because Esau Edom did a great job on making it hard for us to eat properly, to keep the order, then yeah, it's inevitable that you would go through some sort of discomfort. It's called afflictions. And that's what I'm here for. So that ginger is going to be used to bring back your gut, increase circulation, and help with the nerves. So normally I will read this out, but there's another method you could use, a better method than this. But mix 1 gram of powdered ginger to hot water. Consume this mixture on an empty stomach in the morning. Repeat this procedure for 7 days. Now, what I was going to say, you get some ginger, you grate up the ginger in a bottle, and you add some spring water, and you shake it up. It's called ginger water. You grate up at least 3 inches of garlic out in entire bottle. You add the water, you shake it, not warm, regular temperature water. You shake it up, for about 2 minutes if you could, and you put it in the fridge. You do about 10-15 bottles if you need, so you could last for at least 4 days. And you do that for the next 2 weeks. You drink that for the next 2 weeks. 1 bottle twice a day. 1 in the morning, 1 at lunchtime. Actually, they do it 3 times a day. 1 in the morning, 1 at lunchtime, 1 at evening, to make it more clear. So that I do that for about 12, I would say 14 days, but of course within the third day, first day you're getting results, third day you're getting major results, and within 7 days you're getting complete results. But 14 days you have nothing to worry about, right? And then from there we have the boswellia, that's what's pronounced, for the joint pain. Consume at least 300 milligrams of boswellia to extract every day to decrease joint pain and increase mobility, right? So this is what it is at the point in time. And this is the information being brought out here. Now, of course, we have more. I want to give you a main one, but before I go into it, let's see what is used for nerve pain aside as singular herbs. You have Jamaican dog blood bush, or dog, I think, like this person. Yeah, dogwood salak, dogwood. That was blood bush, okay. Salak. Jamaican dogwood. I'll call the ones that I know for sure does work. I don't know all these herbs here, so Mistletoe does work, yes. Danquai is very important. It has high amount of iron, so it's going to work whether you like it or not. For those who don't know, iron have a very key point in playing in your nervous system, right? Actually, all parts of your body because it increases oxygen delivery to your blood, which is very important. Drumstick does work. Jokoi does work. Lavender very important to relaxing the nerve end, so it will go. It's going to work. Mother's wort is going to work. Poke weed. I did that last night already, so you know that works. Come on, turmeric, valerian, um, vervain, skullcap, all these works as known in certain lessons that I did. All these tend to work. Now, here is the surprise. I'm going to give to you for nerve pain, right? A remedy from Dr. Sebi himself. So we have Banju, which is nerve system support. And let's get the remedy. The ingredients, which is the remedy for his and mine's is a little bit similar. I didn't even realize it until I watched his own. But mine's a little bit similar, but not with all these here, and I will show you why. The ingredients for the banjo, which is the nerve support, is elderberries, which is very high in iron, blue vervain, very good for circulation and brain and central nervous system. Burdock root, very, very, very good for the brain, very good for the blood vessels, very good for the capillaries, very good for your kidneys, your liver, very good for your lymphatic system, for those who don't know, and most important, your nerves. You have valerian, which increases oxygen delivery to the brain itself. And one of the things I have with this, which is not here, of course, I have with this is blessed thistle. And I'll show you why. I'll read it to you, right? But we have bulgeweed, yellow duck, and white willow, or we also know as white willow bark, right? We have the white willow separate. Same thing. So, with that being said, you got the remedy. This is not to boil or draw. This is to make in powdered form. You get the root, you get the powder, or you can combine the powder together, all equal parts, and make capsules out of them. And you take your capsules, 3 capsules twice a day, or 3 capsules 3 times a day if you need. And you're drinking, you're consuming about a gallon of water, or like I say 2.5 liters of water, or even 3 liters of water if you mean. But what you would be consuming is water-based diet, like leafy greens, like cucumbers, and so on and so forth. So, like I said, minimize that about 2.5 liters if need be, right? This for proper hydration to be exact, and allow the herbs to absorb, because the herbs are water soluble for those who don't know, right? So let's continue. Let's go back. Now we have another remedy. You see, I give it 2 remedies so far. We have another remedy, right? Which is right here, brain and nerve support. And let's go into the reading. It says the combination relaxes the nerves and muscles. It is used to address brain and nerve issues, including attention deficit disorder, which is ADD, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which is ADHD. Dr. Sebi's Banju, which we just gave the product, contains Santa Maria, blue vervain, Santa Maria is white willow, blue vervain, burdock root, and elderberry, which we just showed. Now, the foundation contains burdock root and elderberry. And this is what, when you go back into the foundation detox, this is what it looks like. Right? Right here, containing what? The burdock root, the yellow duck, sarsaparilla, hydrangea root, and elderberry. So, but the most important part of this point is is what? To rebuild nerve damage or heal nerve damage. And this is what this combination was made for. To heal the nerve damage, right? Let's continue. The foundation contains Right? It says, and will work well with brain and nerve support in calming and supporting the health of the brain and nerves. Now, one of the things you could use is Santa Maria, which nerve and muscle relaxant and antidepressant. Then we have blue vervain, heals nerve damage and anti-anxiety. And we have Tila, which is one of what we have in our combination. By the way, Tila, we have relieve headaches, migraines, and inflammation and depression. Relaxes nerves, which is anticoagulant, right? Then we have lavender, relieves migraine, body pains, and nerve issues. Another anticoagulant, right? Mix all parts thoroughly in blender. Make 500 milligram capsules or quarter teaspoon dosage, right? This is all that, like I said, rather be any capsule easier to do. And with that, you take, and within 2 days, a day or two, you're supposed to already see results. Now, my combination, all right, that I made would have been the burdock root, the yellow dock. I didn't have the elderberry, so I did add the sarsaparilla 3. I had the tiller 4. I had the blessed thistle, like I said, my heart blessed thistle 5. The vervain 6. And the valerian 7. Because the blessed thistle increases oxygen delivery to the brain and fixes the gut. The blessed thistle targets your nerve ends and fix your gut biome. So you want anything that fixes your brain, nerve, and your gut. It is going to cause a focus on repairing your nerves more than anything else in your body. And with the oxygen being delivered to do so, you would have a faster healing process taking place, right? So the one should understand that at this point in time. So, with that being said, let's give another remedy. And it's just like this, all equal parts. But this the one you could drink all equal parts. You make a tablespoon of the mountain top, like I always call tablespoon, to about 40 liters. So it's like 40 ounces of water. You soak for about an hour. You put to boil for about 5 minutes because it's plenty, and then you put to simmer at the lowest heat. You put the simmer at the lowest heat for 15 minutes. You take it off the stove, let it cool down. When it cools down to about room temperature, then you consume. You have enough to take 2 a day. You have to drink water. Have to. Saying 2.5 liters of water, but you have to consume water because what you would be eating would also be water based, and the herbs are water soluble, so that would help to give you the nutrients that your body is looking for. But you have to drink water with this. This would give you the result that you're looking for. All right, this would give you the benefit that you so far looking for at the point in time. This would give you that part. So let's go on the last book of herbal remedies, and then we'll close out with nerve pain. And go a little bit deep to get in nerve pain. It says nerve pain, the American basswood, the Angelica Silac, bleeding heart, which for those who don't, or those who don't know this by now, cayenne pepper, good for circulation, chickweed, evening primrose, henbane, we have lavender, like I said before, peppermint, also good, St. John wort, very good, and stinging nettle, a boss herb by itself for nerves. Again, by itself, St. John wort is a boss herb by itself. Stinging nettle, especially the great stinging nettle, the bigger ones, is another product, a herb by itself to correct your situation dealing with the nerves. Now, there's one more thing I must add. Many people who have gone through nerve pain, when they take a purge as well, this is what corrects their nerve pain. So sometimes you may have an issue with your colon, which links to what your stomach. And as soon as you clean that colon, that part of the colon out, guess what? Your nerve pain, your nerve no longer cause your body no longer causes pain through your nerves, right? So you can also do that. Take a purge, castor oil, which I usually don't recommend. Alright, castor, which I usually do recommend, but it can use. But my take is usually more sene pods with cascara sagrada, rhubarb root, blessed thistle, we call it slippery M bark, and psyllium husk. Simple and effective. You consume, and with that, give it about an hour. You start working the system. For those who have more things in the stomach, give it about 2 hours, and then you'll be in the toilet for about an hour and you're good to go. Probably less, about 30 minutes, and a good clean out, and you're good to go. And you would see the difference between, you will see the nerve pain easing up completely. I've done this with many clients, and I'll be honest with you, they don't have or suffer with nerve pains anymore. So for those who want a quick ease, try that first, and then try maybe that's the situation. If it clears up, then you guys clear the situation. What you could consume daily with that is cucumbers, and you're good to go. And B12, minerals is very important. So get your natural and minerals taking place, right? So Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halalyam Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashai, Bahasham Makakwadash. Get that honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, but honors great millstone for the bring forth the 100% truth that have been created and edified under. Shalom to the elect and the tabernacle of David. I am Brother Tazariak Kazak saying to you, Shalom until the next one. Shalom.